Hello. Since everything is getting more expensive, systems in construction are also becoming more expensive. What is our situation? I will show you, Tate, a heat recovery ventilation system for a house between 90 and 120 square meters with a living room, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a laundry room and a wardrobe. All this equipment, although this was supposed to be a 360 EC or a 250 unit, all this equipment ideno ce costs 7,000 net, which is about 8,500 gross, and this is heat recovery as of 2025. But the most important thing here is the system. You can always replace the air handling unit, but the system must be perfect. What do you get for the money? The best tested system in Poland and in Europe. There's Wrocław University of Science and Technology tightness report on our website, a report from the Łukasiewicz Center on the antibacterial properties of the boxes and ducts, another report on the fungistatic properties of this material. It is antifungal, kills fungi and bacteria. Everything is on the website. We have a report for the coating, the unit, hygiene certificate. We have all the reports. We have tests of our coatings, tests of our ventilation ducts, all on the website. Have a look, review them. Listen, we can always replace joint, but if we install a system like this in the floor and pour concrete over it, it's going to be a problem. You cannot cut corners here. All these tests, all the silver additives that we put into our plenum boxes, our distribution boxes, even the gaskets which have food certifications, we try to do everything perfectly as well as possible for you. See, even these intakes are made from acid-resistant steel, very solid. So when you buy all this material for 8,500 zloty gross or 7,000 net, I can honestly tell you that you are not getting a dud, you are getting the best on the market. What is this all about? A specialist comes in and says he wants 30,000 net for an HRV system in a house like this. This is an authentic example where he buys materials from us or from another company with worse parameters for 7,000 or 8,000 zloty net. So you can save 20 or even 25,000 on heat recovery if you do it with 1 or 2 of your mates. Laying out pipes and ducts is no rocket science, so this can be done for 7,000 net without the slightest problem, because look at what you get. You get wall passages, certified boxes. You get expansion boxes for the 90 ducts for the kitchen, bathroom, double one. You get the air handling unit, you get the intake and exhaust. You get filters, you get diffusers. You get dampers and thermoflex. But we don't use thermoflex in these buildings to extend the system. We only use 2 or 3 meter sections on the supply and exhaust to work as a damper, because thermoflex is a flexible element and it dampens brilliantly. In my opinion, today, when building, if you want to do something yourself, you can do a lot for very little money, and you can save 20,000 on this. Obviously, we also raised those prices by an average of 5 or 8% year over year. but it's not yet enough to disqualify us and disqualify the whole system, because here you get the best quality. Look, even the passage through the wall is made of galvanized sheet metal inside. The thickness is 0.7 millimeters, not half a millimeter, but 7/10 to ensure durability. With everything we produce here, we try to deliver the highest quality so that for the price of 7,000 net, you can have a decent heat recovery system. The only thing we save on, say, is this unit, because this unit costs, say, 3,500 or 4,000 zloty. But as I say, the unit can always be replaced, and our units for a 360 square meter house with EC motors are tested. On the website you can see the power they consume, how they are made, that they are oversized. The 360 with EC motors has 420 or even 450 cubic meters per hour. So we would have to measure it again, and power consumption starts from, say, 10 watts. So these are also energy efficient devices. Of course, there isn't a supercontroller, but soon it will even be possible to connect it to automation and to a smart building system. We are doing it this way on purpose so that it can be developed. Now, to summarize, in 2025, for a medium-sized building that is 120 square meters, a heat recovery ventilation system costs 7,000 zloty net. With this amount, you can have a very decent system with certifications. These certifications are available on our website, Zasanspire. I have shot to have a look. And with my videos, you will easily do it yourself, just like I do. As they say in Castorama or wherever, you can be the hero in your own home, and on top of that, save 20,000 zloty. Stuff.